things where you never do for me. When you tell him to...
Hi guys, this is Reecy. Welcome to Kicking It with Reecy, and you are tuned into part 2 of Why People Cheat. And to my left, as usual, we have Miss Kimberly.
Hello.
We have Chef Jay. Hey baby.
Hi beautiful, how are you?
I'm good, you're next to me, so. And we have, of course, Miss Nadine, CEO of
CEO Legacy.
Okay.
.com.
That's how she wants to be introduced. So, welcome.
Shameless plug.
So, welcome to part 2.
I didn't even go to that.
Like a hoe, I'm telling you. But I wasn't cheating because we weren't in a relationship, so that's not cheating.
Okay.
No.
That's right. You're right.
No. She right.
No, it's not.
No,
cheating.
she's right.
So how did the inappropriate? It's something.
No, it's not.
No.
She's saying that dating.
No, we were dating. If I'm
Exclusively?
dating,
No,
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like if I'm dating, let's say me and you are date, Jay. We're go out for dinner, blah 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 blah. Right? And I'm like, hey, I have to get to know you first to see if me want in a relationship with you, whatever. I can't stop you from dating other people. You see what I'm saying?
She got a
Well, no,
Fair
that's
enough.
right.
Because you have not made a commitment.
You don't make a commitment.
You have not made a commitment yet. A true man.
And I think
Yeah.
No, that I
think
totally
that's
agree with.
That's where a lot of people get it mixed up.
That's
Yes.
it.
So we have
You
to
did
be
clarify that the
clear.
last show, that
We have to be
dating.
A lot of
clear.
times
listen.
what women would be, because men be like, we just dated.
Yeah.
But we kissed last night.
Yeah.
Still, we didn't.
We're not
We didn't
together.
even
We
kiss.
just-
I'm not. Look.
But sometimes
all of
when you
that
cross
has
that
to
line
be
with certain women.
You can't kiss somebody and call them. You kiss somebody, you're in a relationship.
Right.
You're in a relationship.
No, you can't. I've kissed somebody.
No,
and
I'm
not going
saying
in a
some
relationship.
women.
Yeah, they
Oh.
will feel
No,
like
some
that.
women.
Some women will feel like that or whatever and stuff like
Like
that. They
as
actually,
long as you kiss, you're in a relationship.
right. Or even if
Or
you're not
not
sex
even
with them.
sex.
Even if
Sex.
exactly.
Sex?
That's another thing. That's why I said people having sex too quick.
Yes.
Because maybe you're not supposed to be having sex until you get to know the, like we're doing it backwards.
Yes.
That's
the
if they know that they're
problem.
if they're
but I
planning
mean-
on doing
I mean-
a relationship
but
together.
But that.
Well, most of the times, I mean, like, I'm gonna tell you from my point of view, like, and this might be like.
Or you can be friends with benefit. That's
You can
a
be friends,
different
but no,
story.
but our conversation is, you know what the biggest thing behind of it, and
That's me
you know,
now.
speaking from experience is this.
Friend with benefit.
Speaking from experience is this.
I do it now.
Is invested, you know, what I mean, 3-4 months, and then when you get there, you're like,
Damn, you sorry.
I just lost
3 months.
No, I just lost 90 days, 120 days.
You know someone love you though.
I can't.
And this is a realistic conversation.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is a realistic conversation, but sometimes we don't have that conversation. So when you do, hear somebody talk about it, you might seem like he's a savage, but you know, open most of the time, certain things, if it happen early, you can know like, this makes sense, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, you know, open, alright, yeah, this is good, whatever, we can go.
But
So sex is the.
No, sex is a big thing.
almost
But
never happens.
No, but sex is a big thing because it's just like with a certain woman. If they go to, if after 120 days she go to bed with a man and then the man can't even
She can't even stand
can't
up.
spark the freaking plug. Guess
Yeah.
what happened? She
Yeah,
has
left
to-
your ass.
You see?
Eh?
Look.
Yeah.
Look. That
Yeah,
means that
she
you're not
not
doing the
That is why you have a 90-day probationary
No,
period.
that's why you're not.
You know when you go on a new
Well,
job?
you do it to after the 90 days.
No,
right?
I'm gonna say like,
he can't get it up?
All right, for example, perfect example. Say you get up and you
had
follow.
that experience.
You
Yes,
follow.
please.
Hold on, say you follow Steve Harvey way, 90 days, whatever, 90 days
Yeah.
insurance and whatever, and you get there. This person is alright and whatever, but then sex is such a big thing that a lot of people don't put emphasis on. That where you know
but
you
yeah,
might come to a point where you know this person cannot even do nothing for you. You can't get off on this person.
But that is
Viagra.
What the hell are you gonna
That's
do?
why we have Viagra.
That's why you
no,
should get a job.
no. I'm not saying not getting up. I'm saying
Like,
the
not
person
work.
Exactly.
It's like
can't
not
do
stimulating
Yes.
you.
Can't
You
do
know what I'm
nothing for you.
saying?
Exactly.
It can't do
Right.
nothing for you.
It's
Honestly,
like
think
that.
you would know that before.
No,
though.
no.
No, ma'am.
No, I'm saying, I'm
No.
not, for example.
So if you dated somebody, you're gonna sleep with them within the 90 days? I'm just asking you.
You should.
No,
You
But you
should.
should.
I believe.
All right, wait.
I'm not
That's
waiting
all
till the goddamn year.
Wait, that's
That's
a whole
not
process
I'm not
of
waiting for no year.
elimination.
No,
the
but
whole point is to not
No,
sleep
you know, but
with them.
So what if
hold
you?
on.
Wait, this is a whole different
I
show.
don't
See, this is the part that I don't want to do. I
Listen.
don't want to wait till no year. and
Right,
do something
because
that
after the year that you love the guy and
now,
everything, and then when you and him sleep together,
You
he's not
realize that, like,
entertaining you
you
that
can't
way.
do that.
What you gonna do?
You know?
Alright,
God.
alright, let
I
me
don't
just
wanna work
act
with
as
him
if
on that.
me in my BC days before Christ. Cause now he just not getting between the ties.
Okay.
Because I'm going biblical on this. Like,
Okay.
like I'm a Christian, so I have to be abstinent.
Right.
Right? But let's say before that, you still have to go wait because that's the process of elimination.
What are you eliminating? You don't know
I'm
if he's compatible with you sexually.
But me need to know if he compatible with me in other ways.
Yes, that's fine. But
Before.
what if he's compatible with everything, and then when you and him sleep together, you're like, what the fuck?
Well, so be it.
No.
So be it.
Alright.
Well, listen. What I'm saying is that
More than
And
me
that's where the
sleep with
cheating
him
will
and
come
know
in.
Exact-
say-
yes.
No,
Where
but
it's
more
coming.
than me sleep with him
Tell
and
me
know
you.
and then me in our relationship
but-
when me know want in a
Alright,
cause
here.
me know want be a hoe and jump from one man.
You know,
to
one
the
of the
next
reasons
cause
why
me sleep.
when
That's
women
soul
cheat
ties.
is because they're not
No.
being satisfied at home.
That's
That is
true.
one of the number
And-
one.
It's usually
That's a number
emotional.
one.
No.
It's the
No.
number
No.
one thing.
No.
Hey, this is a
best
best
man too.
So
So
Yeah, so
so
it's
that is a
exactly.
Right.
So if you're in love with the person, it's gonna be hard for him not to
We are gonna touch upon that.
satisfy you.
All right, so
agree most times, but if it gets to that case, that communication, because whatever she needs, that communication will get you there.
But look at
Unless the person
Exactly.
Well, listen.
Wide open. That's why you feel me stressed out.
The reason why
you're the
reason why
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
No. The major point behind it, you need to look at it like in a realistic look at it. After 90 days with somebody, you start catching feelings. Most of the times, it goes back to the conversation we have earlier. It's better you find out the person's flaws before you reach 90 days. If you have sex with a person, say like 2 weeks after you met the person or 3 weeks after you met the person, you don't have no feelings for that person. So then you know that, oh, you know, I can work with that crap.
But you end up
You know what I mean?
having sex
No,
with the
but I
person
mean-
that's so intimate
Well,
though.
no, but listen,
like you share your body.
I understand- I understand,
but
but-
it make you get emotionally attached.
Exactly.
what happens.
For the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's soul ties.
And
That's
then now here's the red flags because now you have now going to
Given your
eliminate
body
those red
and-
flags now.
Yeah.
But most of it,
No,
but it's
yeah.
better you find out before and after because
Jay
I'm telling you,
saying
it's
he want
fun.
to know where
Alright,
I
put
deal
it-
with
alright,
before.
Put it this way.
Of course,
Put it
me
this
too.
way.
And-
Put it
but
this
listen,
way. I've seen so many. I've seen so many men where
not gonna
me
happen.
like them, and now looking back, I'm like, thank God we never sleep with them. Put it that
No,
way
you
then.
can
As opposed to if me did sleep with them because me like them, and then realize that me not like them after.
So sex is not important for you then.
It is. It's extremely.
It's true. It's two sides of all
There's
of
two
it
sides to it.
Like one thing, and I'm glad I'm behind the camera. 'Cause I've been recording all this. I know for a fact there's women out there that do certain things better than my wife. But in the end, my wife is the one
Exactly.
I love.
Is it worth
So
it?
therefore, the
Yeah.
things she may not be to get to, I don't care. Because the love is greater than
Exactly.
But
I might not be receiving out on to somebody who knows like.
But your
for
wife is
example,
satisfying you though,
my
right?
wife satisfies me,
Right.
But
That's it.
I know it's other people that could satisfy me in certain things. That
Well,
she's
how do
not
you
as
know
good.
that? Because did you try that?
Before I have exes before.
Oh, you mean before
So
you
I
were
have
something?
exes that, like, for example, my wife. I'm behind the camera. My wife, oral sex is good. But I know exes that just
Blow
like,
your mind.
it's super.
Yeah.
Right.
But I know that ain't gonna keep me.
Right.
Exactly. You're past that.
That's what I'm
why you
trying
can-
to say.
If they bad,
Yes,
either unless something really wrong with them, if y'all in love, you can get to that point.
Exactly.
You know, somebody willing
You
to have
can
the
work it
conversation
out.
and communicate to get to there.
Yeah.
I mean, you to certain things. There's certain things that everybody not gonna be great at, but love is gonna carry a lot of
Because
stuff.
it should be unconditional.
Love carries you
There's
through.
You're
some
gonna
women out
fix
there gonna be
certain
like,
things.
you can get that from them, and you will think you in love. But now you just got so good. sex
They're
down.
good at
Yeah.
that.
You won't-
Yeah.
That
cannot be all. Because guess
Well,
what?
can I just have it all?
Yeah, I know.
It's
Like,
not happening, boo boo.
listen,
It's
but-
not
And everything,
happening.
because the only thing about it with me and everything, and I think that's one of the reasons why I don't want to be committed. I just don't want to be committed because I'm just not. I don't want to go down that road.
But I mean, like really and truly, like even from the point that I stand and I look at things, like before you catch love, most of the times, like I said,
flop in bed and everything.
It's better you find out a lot of things before you get there. You understand? And that's why there's a lot of marriage right now where a married woman have another person on the side, because the conversation that I have. May wait until 90 days after, or they might look at it and say, when he has, he's financially stable, so I can hold this. But guess what happened? 3-4 years from here, she cannot hold it. And guess what happened? You find that you have a young guy on the side, pleasing her while her husband taking her on so she have, she have the benefit of both sides.
That's what she's.
And it never changed. The cycle changed most of the time if you know what you get into from early. Because for example, if you meet a girl and you know that because I'll tell it to you raw. Like they said, the prettiest woman. No, they ain't all that good.
No,
they ain't good in bed.
No,
and that's a fact. You understand? First of all, they need to stop.
They need to stop.
First of all, Beanie Man said it years ago.
Yeah, Beanie Man knows nothing.
No. What did Beanie Man say?
Hold on. Give me the gal.
No, he said ghetto. He never said pretty.
Exactly.
Totally.
But if you listen this time, you say certain things you get it from a ghetto girl, you're not getting from an uptown girl.
That's why he's single though. Why would you be even listening to him? That's why he's single. That's why he always in a baby mama and girlfriend drama. That's a low value man. You don't listen to a low. You need a high value man or woman in your life.
No, but not all the time.
Ride or die.
But it's just like saying that they're saying that pretty woman is better than. Okay, it goes like this here to say that brown woman better than dark skinned woman.
That's ridiculous.
That's just exactly. So it's the same thing.
It's a stigma.
It's a stigma.
Right, it's the stigma. Why everybody around bleach up themselves?
Everybody has a type. But it goes back to the individual. But it goes back to the self-esteem of the individual. Wait,
so because she pretty, it doesn't mean that.
This is a whole different.
Remember me tell you, you know how much pretty woman me talk to and they don't know nothing how to hold on no man.
Exactly. That's the
fact. Me, you look on them and say,
if Beyonce can get cheated on,
but that has nothing to do with
Beyonce get cheated on.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
Some people cheat and not,
because they have the opportunity.
Some people want looking to cheat, they go out. Opportunity.
Some women are all the way. You have cougars. You have
something has to
do it. You just get into it because you had like a lot of men. Like right now, we all know it's way more women.
Yeah,
men.
And some women are
right.
There's way more single women than there's good men. And like when women come to me, anybody come to me, okay, as far as I'm a Christian, and women, you know any Christian man? I say no. Every dude I know that's a Christian, he get married. I got married when I was 24.
Yeah.
So now they're like, well, a good man, well, he might not be good. Well, he might not even be single. Because the opportunity for the women, they willing to do certain things because a good man is already taken.
All the good
ones. The other dudes that's left over, he's like, I don't want to do
trash.
You know what I'm saying? So they're like, nah, I wasn't.
That's where you use your imagination.
So now the dudes getting like, well, you.
That's where bedroom candy come in.
Exactly. See, but how did they become side chicks though?
Because they're willing to be that because they understand.
There's no other option.
He's a good dude.
Most of the times when they're looking at,
he won't let it get home to his wife. Listen.
Most of the times,
I've had women say some things, and I'm like, how do you consider that be a good man? Because he only let us get home to his wife. He take care of his wife and his family, and blah blah blah, and then he take care of me. He's a good man.
Standards.
The standard.
But most of the times, that's you know, I mean, you have a great point. That's what a lot of.
Well, if a lot of them stop being Batman, then everything be alright. How much good man you see some man they look like some man. Me not talking about no man they look like no
alpha man. Alpha.
Me nearly go crazy me in Atlanta and everything like that. And me see the man. Say, Jesus Christ, no man, but there are good looking black men there. I did not know this was maybe 15 years ago. I didn't know that these men and everything like that were gay. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is these are good looking hardcore men. These are men that looking like
you can't.
Yes. But I have
I'm telling you. Of course.
Dudes, they all cut up. They
don't load.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They get on the boat. They all down in booty shorts. But when you first see them, they walk around like regular. But they walk around
exactly.
Other dudes.
So on the other hand, the woman who says, "Gosh, I want me a good man," but guess what? Because the other one have him. So then what happens to her? This is why nobody can't complain about other women messing with another man's husband. I'm not saying that it's right, but people have to, in reality, have to look upon that still. Because that is what's happening. We're have our black men, if they're not in jail, they're turning gay. And it's like, it's a big, everything that you see on Instagram, that's all I'm seeing right now. It's all men with men.
Love other men.
So maybe we need to find another hobby then.
Why you think they're doing the
what kind of hobby?
And we're looking, there's women out there sitting there with a husband.
How am I going to get rid of the people I don't want to be here? We're going to make sure they live a lifestyle. They can't reproduce, because we're going to make them gay, or we're going to put them in jail.
Exactly. And then people don't understand.
People that you don't want to be around. Keep them the minority. We should not be a minority.
Can you imagine?
We're not a minority. Because there's way more black people in the earth than it is any other race. But because they separated us. No, you Jamaican. You're not black. You're Jamaican. You're not black American. You from South Africa.
Yeah.
But there's colors there. It's way more black on this earth than it is white. But they separated us. So now we don't see each other as a people. We're separated.
And that's by intent.
Oh yeah, that's by intent. That's why it is what it is. But we're not a minority. There's no way. The way the earth is,
we're not.
There's more black and brown
Spanish
people than there is any other.
Facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
That is facts.
Yeah, but that's really what's happening right now. So that's a really, really sad thing. And this is why some women who really don't want to mess with a married man or cheating, some of them don't really want to do that. But then guess what? Mr. Married Man has stepped out his little self, lied, or starting to see this woman. Now he's being nice to this girl, doing all these things to this girl, whatever to this girl and everything. And at this particular point, that's what she has. Because she really can't find a good man out there.
Look,
like a really
again,
good man.
BC.
That's a self. Now people telling you to go on the computer.
Again, BC before Christ. Been there, done that. But let's talk about the emotional trauma. The thought of you not being enough. The thought of you being second rated. Wouldn't it make more sense to work on yourself than even mess with somebody who is married after Christ? Marriage is a covenant between two people and God. Nobody has the right to go between that. There's literally no excuse.
I agree.
Is under that.
Yes.
That's outside of they're not under that.
Right.
Yeah, but you're gonna get some backlash. You're gonna get some backlash.
But what I'm saying is the person that's responsible for that covenant is the husband and the wife, and whoever's dealing with that person on the side. That person on the side, they're not under that covenant.
Yeah, but they're not.
No, they don't have to follow the rule, but messing with the married man.
Yeah, they're like repercussions for that.
The vows that were taken. Because
that's the covenant.
Too many times where they're blaming somebody outside that was
exactly.
When it's these two people they said those vows.
Yeah.
Everybody always want to get the side on and always blaming her.
If I'm married and my husband steps out, I'm gonna deal with my husband.
But not the lady. Don't. A lot of women would blame the side woman. They'll always blame her and say that it's her fault. She's the one who might have their marriage.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not unless she coming out
your
the
husband
house
never said no to me
and jump on him in the bed and jump him. I don't know how I would blame her.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Fell down and slipped in something.
I mean,
like I can't blame a
But I do understand what Nadine's saying.
Yeah,
I do agree with that as being. I'm not saying I'm some super Christian person or whatever.
Yeah,
yes, I do because I do believe in the Bible and I do understand and I understand that part, but then I understand the other part too and everything. So I do understand. The husband and wife, you're not supposed to be doing those things and everything, and that's where it's supposed to be. But then on the other hand, I see what's happening, and my eyes are opening to see exactly what's happening to why these women are going there, which I didn't say it was right. But I'm gonna still say I can understand. I can see on on a woman's point of view.
Yeah, they're thirsty.
And everything.
Thirsty,
and everything.
They're parched. I
wouldn't really say they're thirsty. I wouldn't really say, but I'm just saying, like, unless she's a woman who's really going after a married man.
But
you got married men, again, quote, like what I said, this guy who told me, who's not married and who's out there getting a whole nother life. What are you doing? And trying to get me pregnant. Are you kidding me? So I even said to him, let me ask you something though, because this is what I want to, because I'm really confused on this part. You have a whole wife, whole daughter, but you're trying to outpick with me. Why are you doing that? You're making a whole nother family. What if I was a person that really accepted that? What if I really was a woman who really accept that kind of behavior and everything?
Then you go.
I do it. Yeah, but the point is that's what he's doing.
That's like a winning, like a trophy for them.
Because I did say if I get pregnant, I will not give up my baby. I don't give a damn if you're married or not. It's not. That's whatever. I just have to deal with that with God. But I was not going to get rid of my baby just because he was married. I said, so you better know what you're doing when you're doing it, because if I came across of getting pregnant at that particular time,
you ain't gonna be no easy baby mama.
Yeah, but Kim,
I don't give a blast.
But in essence, you would allow it. You would allow it, so you have to have some responsibility for that action. And then not to mention the child who is going to grow up and say, "Oh,
can you have me those nuts over there, please?"
No, you can't do that. It can't get a lot of love regardless.
Oh, he's trying to get a lot of love.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but perfectly clear.
You're making it complicated.
Make it perfectly clear.
But also, when you look at the conversation,
you have to be very, very careful what you're doing. These men have to realize what they're doing. A lot of men don't care.
And they're not gonna stop because
they it's not gonna stop. They're gonna breed women out there road and everything like that. And women are going to allow.
We can't look at it like anybody getting away. I think sometimes we target different things, and we're gonna have to come up with a thousand.
You can ask for that question.
Yes.
We're ready for shoot now.
Oh. I can.
Who's shooting?
Shooting. He said that.
So this is going to be the second part?
Yeah, for now.
Okay. You can chop it up.
Yeah, it's 21 minutes in.
Exactly. That's for now. But like,
he sure did say that.
Yeah, but I mean, where we are with this conversation is very interesting because I mean, this is a topic that we can come up with 1,000 different reasons of why this, why that, and what's right, what biblical and what's not biblical. But at the same time, there's so many different things we can attach to. For example, we can start off with less guys out there in the world. Let's say, for example, less black men out there in the world. We can look at that. We can look at it and say, there's less good men out there in the world. But we cannot attach and say, boy, okay, cheating is wrong or cheating is right or whatever. Most of the times, with each person that does something of that nature, they personally can explain to you why they do that. Maybe you're just young and you just want to have fun. That's one. Maybe he just if maybe he's a husband lacking something inside there, and you go outside and look for it. So it's a bunch of different reasons. And even this brother said a perfect thing, he know there's people out there better.
Well,
he has to weigh the scale, everything that I got in here for one thing over here. Sometimes you have to weigh the scale and say, well, heaven. Most times the scale is like this.
Well, guess what?
You understand?
And then you have some women sometimes look at one time when the man see her and everything like that, when he first meet her, and she look nice. I've gone to, talk to friends like this too, and I said, what you changed though? And everything. Before, how you got him and everything like that, you look nice, you always look nice and everything. Now when the man come on with everything mash up, you want to come on with big drawers on everything like that. And the man don't want to come on and see you like that, because if it was me, I said, I'm going to put myself in the man's place. What y'all do?
But good communication could fix that.
But listen.
Are you kidding me? You know what some women said when they said that? Girl, please, I got these kids. I don't have no time for that. That's
well, you have to take all of that in consideration.
That's when he's going astray. That's what's going to happen. So when they have that conversation, when they say, the men, they have to take care of kids, and I'm tired, I have to mind the picnic, I have to do this. I'm tired. Kim, me can't do. Listen, me not talk. We hear that all the time. I said, Mama, you can't do that because that's your husband, and you have to talk to him.
And also,
sorry,
no, you good. And also, what happens is that most of the times we don't know the job description that we're signing up for.
That's the communication part.
People don't know the job description. You know what I mean? If you go and you want to be a supervisor somewhere, they have a job description of what you're supposed to do.
Have a job description?
Of course.
And if we're talking about the Bible, it does say that if your wife is supposed to be taking care of her husband,
if your wife
supposed to go
you have a job description. If you're a husband, your job description. If you're a sideman, your job description. Everybody have a job description.
Yeah.
You understand?
We need to be clear
you have to follow the guidelines. Right, understand? If you listen for example. Listen for example. Listen, think about this, Reecy. Think about you have a little side man and just pop up in your yard. You know, for enjoy this gun.
Here we go with the pop up.
You have to fire him. You have to discipline him.
Exactly. That's where I can pop up. Yeah,
You notice Jay straight on the pop up.
You understand? So, you know what I mean? You have to follow the job description. You understand?
Well, honey,
you know,
when we get together and we're a couple, I'm gonna try my darndest to have everything covered.
No, you know, listen, it's a thing about you know, understand now.
I'm gonna try to make sure that you don't have to go out there.
That's the thing.
But the problem head top.
No, listen.
We'll give it up. I start cook like you.
Listen, that's the thing. That's
everything.
That's where you're gonna go wrong. Because guess what happened? Super simple. You just have to be you. I don't want you to be who I imagine about. Just be you.
I don't know about you.
You know,
have an answer for everything.
No, but listen.
Jay have an answer for everything.
But
AJ smooth like how you see it.
I'm not so, but it's a fact.
I love it.
No, it's a fact. You know, interesting it is like, you know, open. Interesting thing about things is that people don't look at it like, yo, you know, open. When you meet somebody and you try to know that person, it's so important. If that person be themselves, it take you a lifetime to know that person. But if that person try to be who you want them to be, you know them within a week. Because you create them.
Quick.
You understand? And then after a while, you get boring and then you start look over there. So
I'm gonna want you to get bored, baby.
And that's the problem, right?
So you think about if you be yourself now, guess what happen? Every day, me like, me get to know you more and more.
Yeah,
you're more interesting, you understand? A year from now, it's still interesting. 3, 4, 5 years from now, you're still interesting. But you know, if you try to be somebody who's, who I created, guess what happened? By next week, I will be bored. No matter of fact, by the end of the day, I will be bored and like, Jesus.
Create somebody new.
Yeah, I'm going to follow everything that I still want him to do. You know what I mean? So, off the tip of my head, if you're going to do everything that, you know what I mean, I can imagine before I even can bring tell you to do it, it doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, this has been very interesting.
It is very interesting.
I'm telling you.
You know, and like I said, you know, we can find 1,000 ways where you say mind.
So the conclusion of this topic that we're having is, don't cheat.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
talk to your partner and let them know what the issue is.
Yeah,
it's easier said than done, but communicate
and get to know somebody.
Get to know the person.
Decide if that's the person you want to live with or live without.
Communication and everything. That's it.
So thank you. Thank you for joining us. Me and my vibers.
CEO Legacy.
Sorry, Nadine, the CEO. No, sorry, CEO of Legacy.com.
No,
Legacy.
CEO Legacy.com.
That is her introduction or whatever. Thanks to Chef Jay as always, providing us with our. What did we have today? We didn't even know. We had
tempura shrimp,
and the sweet chili. Balls.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Don't bring your balls here.
Those balls were good and delicious.
Best balls she ever had.
Best balls I've ever had from Chef Jay.
Sweet and sour balls.
Oh my God. And as always, thank you to Miss Kimberly.
That's it. I'm the CEO of Kimberly's Glam Spa and Boutique. Follow me on Kim's Glam Faces, looking for some great facials, body treatments. It's me.
Oh yeah.
The best, because I'm about to book mine.
That's why I'm glowing.
Right now.
All right. So thank you guys for joining me on Kickin'.
I take care of you.
On Kickin' It with Reecy, and see you next time. Bye, guys.
Our girl life.
Brace you up against the wall, but why now you sleep him name your call? Girl, don't tell me say you're sorry, me no need it. You never sorry when you did hurt me feelings. You get me out and break it off in many pieces. You left me scarred with no regard and hurt me deeply, deeply. Tell me if you're real, so what to get people.